Summer's here, so before you mortgage your house to watch millionaire steroid survivors pretend to be committed to their team, you better lather on the SPF 500, because that sun is burning up what's left of our wafer-thin ozone layer. And having radiation poisoning is no way to enjoy this week's American Suck Countdown.
Number 10.
Cheating its way to the top at number 10, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, you're the big box office winner after you opened up early in foreign territories and had a bunch of Friday screenings at 1 minute after Thursday's midnight. Sony, take off the black suit and get in touch with your inner Uncle Ben. Or don't. It doesn't matter, because either way, Pirates 3 is going to hand you your overhyped, web-encrusted ass.
Number 9.
They need a new jail for number 9, Celebrity Lawbreaker. We expect Paris Hilton to drive drunk without a license, and we're not surprised when the soon-to-be ex-head of HBO went all Tony Soprano on his girlfriend. But Ty Pennington getting picked up for a DUI? Are all those product placement endorsed homes lies? Is all that pseudo-Christian manly tool belt swinging a lie?
Number 8.
Getting a lot of free lunch at number 8, Matthew McConaughey. The last time this guy made a good movie was the first time he made one. Dazed and Confused in 1993. He's kind of like the movie star version of fellow Texan George W. Bush. He's a hairy, pot-smoking moron who turns everything he touches to rat.
Number 7.
Cruising for Neanderthal chicks at number 7, Unibrows. Guys, looking like a cross between Adam Carolla and Bert from Sesame Street is only going to ensure that you go home with a guy who looks like a cross between Ernie and Jimmy Kimmel.
Number 6.
Dancing with Crap at number 6, the new Costner thriller, Mr. Brooks. If you see this movie, be prepared to have the crap scared out of you by things like Kevin Costner not smirking for 2 hours, Demi Moore playing a character who uses her brain, and Dane Cook having to act like he's not retarded.
Number 5.
Swinging for the fences at number 5, George Steinbrenner, who's paying 44-year-old Roger Clemens $26 million for a year's worth of pitching. Golly, George, for that kind of dough, you could pay 10 young players and build a team that would last a decade. But to do that, you'd actually have to like baseball.
Number 4.
Pissing all over me at number 4, R. Kelly's new disc, Double Up, which features the single I'm a Flirt. I didn't know that flirt meant adult man who has sex with underage girl, then pisses on her. Language is so confusing.
Number 3.
Needing to hit the bottle at number 3, people who hate public breastfeeding. What kind of a douchebag would want to deprive A, babies of their need to eat whenever and whenever they want, and B, possibly most importantly, adult men access to boobage views that don't involve the internet or the spending of money?
Number 2.
Hold on to Toto at number 2, natural disaster. Tornado season's here, and you know what that means? No National Guard troops to help Americans. Why? Because they're too busy getting blown up in a war that we never should have started in the first place. Can we officially declare George W. Bush a natural disaster and send the National Guard to take him down?
Number 1.
Beating a dead smoke monster at number 1, ABC's decision to prolong everyone's favorite sadomasochistic TV viewing experience, Lost, which will drag out for another 52 episodes over 3 years. Awesome. You know, it's not the scripts pulled out of the writers' asses that I mind so much. It's the 7 kajillion promotional spots that try to brainwash me into thinking that this once good show is anything but a pixelated fart. Alright, time to hit the slip and slide and wash the stench of this week's American Suck Countdown off. Before you tune in again next week to learn what 10 new ways your nation is making life on Earth resemble the toxic shrinking tumor known as George W. Bush's brain.
The Can Suck Countdown.